Hey the YouTube, it's 73 making another video, and a while back a few people had asked me what my knife storage, how I stored my knives, and at the time, up until this couple days ago, it was really boring. I just had them in a drawers, end table, that sort of thing. And what was it? I was thinking I should probably get a way to store and transport at least some of my folders. And I was looking at a few things, like a Spyderco Spider Pack was one, Max Expedition Dodecapod. But then I realized that I had this Pelican case just sitting around, and I was using it to store ammo of all things, which was really a waste if it's, for such a case like this. So I took my ammo out of it, put it in an ammo can where it probably should have been, and what I did was I had my foam in here, and I plucked out the foam, and I made it hold 16. It has the ability to hold 16 folders. So you can see some of these, as you know, are pretty big knives. Like I have the Voyager in the military, the Tilt Para 2, large Sabenzas right here. And this is the 1300 size case. So, I mean, it's not terribly large. I don't have I'll just use the military here as a size example. So, I'd say the case is probably, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11 inches wide, wide this way, and probably less than that tall or depth that way. And it's pretty deep. I mean, it's about, you can see the tilt here at the tip of the handle here. It's probably over 5.5 inches, and it fits. In the military, it has a 5.5 inch handle, and it fits with just enough to pull it out. And the great thing with this case, with the Pelicans, as people know, is one thing is they have the automatic pressure valve, and you can see the really big O-ring, and this goes around the whole lid. And I'm sorry about the angle, guys. It's kind of a large item to film. But this thing is really high quality. Pelican cases are. These hinges here are held in with a solid pin on both sides. And I can't wiggle it at all. It has no wiggle, which is awesome. It just moves, open and closed, just like that, And the hinges on here, the latches I should say, are very big and sturdy. And you can lock this on either side of the case. That's nice. And I just like how even, these are just some knives I had around my, and I still have, 6 slots I can fit in here. Like this is a Swiss Army knife. But I guess the nice part too is you can keep the foam. I have my foam for this just in a Ziploc bag. So I can put the foam that I took out back in if I wanted. But I won't be because this is so awesome. Just look over here. I mean, like, you have the Voyager, and it fits in easy peasy, and you can see how large, like, this is compared to the other knives, I mean, you can take out a bunch of knives, and you're taking up space pretty quick with them. So, I mean, if you're going to put them in a Pelican case like this, which I think is a very nice way to store your knives if you don't have a whole lot, like, if you have under 16 folders, 1300 Pelican case is probably your best bet for storage, simply because it's space efficient. This thing is not very big, it's not very heavy, it's tough. I mean, Pelican cases have a lifetime warranty, which is awesome. They're made in the USA, they're made in California, actually, just a few towns over from where I live. They're made in Torrance. These also, they have the foam, and there's 2 layers of this, block foam. There's a bottom layer on the bottom of the floor of the box, and then there's also this top, like almost egg crate foam there. And you could take all the foam out if you want, or whatever. I mean, it's very user-friendly. But the nice thing, too, with this is, it closes up airtight. So let me just... It is kind of hard to close, in my opinion. There we go. So it's closed up right now, and I mean, it feels pretty lightweight, and everything inside here is pretty well protected. I mean, the The polymer they use for these cases is really tough stuff. Let me just show you that's the label. It's a 1300. So and you can get these other colors if you want, and the handle on this is also very nice and ergonomic. You know, it fits. It's not too small or anything. You can get a good grip on it, and it's also not loose at all. It's very sturdy, held in by metal pins as well. So basically anything that's running on a hinge, like the lid, these latches, the handle, it's all using metal, steel, I think steel pins to hold them that they're running on. They're not running on the polymer that the case is. So that's nice. You know, I mean, you're probably not going to break it. And if you do manage to break this case, lifetime warranty. You know, I mean, even I know someone who had one of their original cases made by Pelican. You know, one of the very first ones, and it was totally beat up and broken. The guy calls him up. He just wanted it repaired, and they're like, "Hey, we'll replace it because they wanted it because it was like one of their first cases." So he gets a brand new case, you know, easy peasy. So really, I mean, the only issue I have with storing them in here is some of the wide knives, like the tilt, especially with this clip, make fitting it in the little slot that I made a little hard. You know, it doesn't really want to fit in there, so I have to be careful putting it in. Like I have to put it in at an angle, have my fingers guide that clip in just like that and seat it down because it's such a long handle. But once I do, it's solid, it's good to go. So really, if you guys are looking for a solid case to store your knives and to transport them, like I mean, if you wanted to have a thing that would just be a carrier for your knives, like you go see a friend, a knife buddy, and you want to bring a good variety of folders, you could have a spider pack, just as an example. But this box is crush proof, waterproof, it floats, automatic pressure release. I mean, hey, these things are it's like Fort Knox in this box, for crying out loud. So I think this turned out really nice, so that's why I'm doing a video on it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked that. I know I really like doing this. It took about an hour for me to pluck all these foams out because I was moving slowly. I didn't want to make a mistake, and I didn't, so that's very nice. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the views. Hope you guys found that informative. Maybe you could get a Pelican case hooked up too because they are awesome. So see you later. Bye.